Woohoo! Day 52, November 3rd. Oh, I gotta turn the studio lights on. So, Sunday night, update just came out. Nothing big, although there's no big news in the update. Actually, no news in the update. Big vote tomorrow. So, what is it, about 10 till 8 right now? It's going to be wet, windy. I didn't see what the temperature was going to be tomorrow, but it's going to be a messy vote. Although I think the rain is supposed to stop probably about the time, well, I think it says about 2 o'clock. I'm going to go down about noon again, a little before, kind of like I did last time. Park in the same spot, 5-minute walk, jump in, cast my vote, get in the car, and come home. So, yeah, I did read a couple of articles. It's been put out in the news that the CEO of Boeing is basically telling us, the union, that this is the best offer you're going to get out of them. If you reject this, we're going to start stepping it back. So, I could understand a little frustration on the Boeing side. They want to get things going. He's trying to rebuild, but trying to play hardball. But we've been playing hardball too. So this is it's a decent contract. It's pretty good. Big gains in pay. But again, people want more. There's a lot of confusion about the compounded pay. And I mean, one comment that I read earlier today, oh, they're not going to give us this. We're going to sign it and they're going to rescind and then just go back to the old contract. They can't do that. What makes you even think that they could do that? So, I don't know. Sometimes you want to reach through the internet and smack some of these morons. But, whatever. All these keyboard warriors and social media conspiracy hacks, and just suck it up and look at the good for the good. So, could we have gotten better? There's more to be had. But again, we get to do this again in 4 years. It's negotiating. That's part of being a union. It's the contract process. We don't get everything we want every single time. The company knows that, and we know that. So, but I think there's a lot of folks that are, I don't know if just the newer people that have never been through this process before. So, I know one of the biggest complaints I'm still reading is they can't rescind the offer. Yeah, they can. If we haven't accepted it, they can do whatever they want. They've already offered us X amount of money. They can't take that back. Yeah, they can. It's an offer. We have to collectively accept that offer to lock it in. But it's just like, I don't know what goes through some people's heads. They're overthinking it. I know before we went out, I mean, they were saying, oh, all these rumors are flying. We could do a rolling walkout. No, that's not how our union works. QA takes a week off and then everybody else stays at work, and then we take a week off and QA comes back and we rotate through. No, it's all or nothing. Well, then I heard that even after the contract ends, we can still work. No, once the contract ends, we go on strike. If we don't have a deal, we don't work without a contract. Other unions might. I think that's what people were planning on, thinking on, hoping on. So, but it'll be a good learning curve for some folks. But yeah, if it passes, tomorrow's Monday. I could be back to work as early as Wednesday. Have to be back at work no later than next Tuesday. So they do give a little bit of time for those that are away, either traveling or took jobs out of the immediate area, or give your temporary employer, the opportunity, hey, I got to go back to Boeing, I'm not just going to walk out, but got a few days left. So, but other than that, bit of an upset stomach all night last night and a good portion of today, and still not feeling 100%. So I don't know what's going on there. And then I got a sore spot on the side of my ankle. No pain if I'm walking or if I bend it, but if I press on it, or if I sleep on my side, if I put that side of my foot on the mattress, I feel it. So I'm trying to stretch things out. It's right at the joint, so I don't know if just not using it enough or what. But drank a bunch of water. Kind of got dehydrated last night, I think. Had vitamin. Had eggs and hash browns for breakfast. Haven't had any lunch yet. I don't know if it was that lasagna that didn't cook all the way through. I haven't tried another piece yet. Maybe I'll try a little bit just to see, but sometimes you eat a little something with an upset stomach and it helps settle it down, but today it hasn't done that yet, so. Got some juice I've been sipping on, got some water back there. And Owen Kuda had a big accident this afternoon all over the bed. I don't know if she jumped up onto the mattress after getting some water. I fed him a few hours ago, and I was hoping she would go outside, but I think when she jumped up, it must have been enough pressure to pee. So it dribbled all across the bed and onto the pads. And so I got the blankets in the wash right now. They're getting ready to go into the dryer. It's actually done. And then pull the sheets and the mattress pad. I left them on for now. But I'll get them in, swap them out with the clean stuff I got in the linen closet. Swap out the pee pad that she messed on, and she only got the one this time. The other one's still, I think it's still good. I'll have to double check it. But I probably have to get her back into the vet. That medication doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. So give it a few more days and just see, I guess. But now is also the time where she doesn't want to go outside because it's cold and wet and windy and rainy. And we had the neighbor's orange cat in the backyard last night terrorizing the both of them. Of course, they wanted to go outside. And I went out there and backed them up. And so I don't see him out there now. He was hiding under the grapevines, which didn't do anything this year. I got absolutely no grapes. I got a bunch of little tiny bunches, but the grapes, I mean, they're little tiny. They never matured. So I know the first couple of years they were so sweet, like little grape candies, and then they just kind of petered off, and the one plant didn't do anything the last couple of years, and now neither one of them's doing anything, so I might just have to rip them out and get rid of them. That whole grapevine holder upper trellis thing getting a little rotten. I think one of the 4x4s is finally rotted off. I used the plastic lattice to grow through, and they got so big that they split a lot of that. So I think it's time just to rip them out. Because it was kind of a blocker between my yard and the neighbor's, but now the neighbor put that big giant shed up there, so I don't really need them. But it is kind of nice to look at something other than just fence out that window. So, I don't know. They do get to be kind of a pain. They grow so fast in the summertime. Every few days you're out there chopping vines back. I know in the past you cut the ends, and it's supposed to put more energy into the grapes instead of trying to grow, but the last couple of years they just seem to want it to grow and grow and grow and spread. And so we shall see. Alrighty, almost 10 minutes of me yammering on. Big vote tomorrow. I'll post the outcome tomorrow evening. See if we get to go back to work or not. I'm on the fence as to whether we'll be going back or not. I still reading a lot of negativity. So just a lot of unhappy folks about this, thinking we're getting ripped off, thinking that the union didn't do anything for us. They did a lot. They did the best they could, in my opinion. You don't win everything. Sometimes there's certain things a company will not budge on. And there's a lot of people, it's almost like they think that we ask for something and the company has to give it to us. That's not how it works, no. So, we made good strides. 52 days off. Tomorrow will be 53, so we'll still be out 54 on Tuesday. I don't think if it passes, I don't think there's any more strike duty, any picket duty, but I think it's just, I don't know, they may want volunteers to go clean up the picket sites. Maybe I'll inquire into that and go volunteer some time. Although I don't know, other than the burn barrels, put those out and let them cool for a few hours, and the firewood that's out there get pulled back in. I'm sure they'll donate that to people that need it. But anyway, well, I've yammered on another couple of minutes, so I'm going to shut up, sure, and turn this thing off. We'll see you tomorrow night. See if I'm going back to work soon or not. Bye-bye.